All right, welcome back in, everybody. Very excited to talk to our next guest. This man is a champion, beloved down here in Miami, as the Big Three is coming to the Kaseya Center this Sunday, as you got the Big Three rolling on in. Three's Company going in, and Mario Chalmers, a champion, joining us here. Rio, this has to be the one that's special, yeah? The return to Miami, that one's got to be the one that gives you the goosies the most.
Definitely is. I'm gonna come back out here and play for these great Heat fans, and to be back with my career first started.
With is it your relationship with Michael Beasley, does that bring anything extra, like you guys getting to team up together? You guys always feel like you're at the hip from your Heat career to even after your career. Like, does that make it a little bit more special?
Definitely is. To be able to come back, like I said, we both started our career here, to come in together, and to have a chance to come back and play in the Big Three game together in the center where it started. So it's a lot of fun.
What's the thing that comes to your mind as a young rookie, Rio? You guys both Kansas State, Kansas, come into this big city of Miami. Like, what do you think back to that rookie year of you two together? What comes to mind?
Just how much fun we had, for us coming in the rookies. Like you said, Kansas State, it made us develop a tight bond, become real friends. So that's the one thing I can really take away from that first year being in Miami.
What's the fun that this league brings, man? Getting a chance to just hoop again and be in front and get the fanfare. How much do you enjoy this Big Three opportunity? Been doing it for a few years now.
Oh, I love it. I have so much fun. The biggest thing is being back in the locker room, besides seeing the fans and hearing all the love from the fans, just being in the locker room, hearing the old stories from the old guys, being able to talk about basketball from multiple different generations and multiple different decades that we have that's tied into the Big Three. So it's just good to hear all them stories and give you something to look forward to on the weekends.
Does the trash talk does it pick up immediately from old rivalries in the NBA? Like, is that stuff just carry right over?
It definitely does carry back over, but it's a little bit more lean right now. It's all fun and games right now. It's nothing too serious.
What was your opportunity meeting Ice Cube like when getting welcomed into this league and his whole vision with this thing?
It was a great experience. For a kid like me to look up to see Ice Cube, who created and developed all the Friday stories, and from the same as an actor and a director, it was good to meet him as a basketball fan. Just hearing his love for the game of basketball and his desire to keep it going and bring something different.
Rio, I just had read in the Miami Herald today. Is that the case? Like, you're looking to reach out to the staff and maybe get into coaching? Is that something that might be in your future?
I've reached out to Spo. I've reached out to Pat Riley. Just trying to see if it makes sense, if there's anything that's there for me. Of course, I would still love to play if I got that opportunity, but seeing how it is right now, like my knowledge of the game and all the experience I've been through in the game of basketball, I thought it'd be perfect for me to share some of that knowledge with some players.
Because that seems to be something that they go to that a lot. Like, you see Caron Butler, Anthony Carter, guys who have been through their system. They do value that. So, did you see some of that and think I could make a connection that way?
I definitely did. I had a couple talks with Caron Butler just to understand the process and what it goes through of being an NBA assistant coach or an NBA player development guy. So definitely just trying to make sure I take the right steps and follow the right way. So when it's my time and my number's called to step into that position, I'm ready.
I was disappointed though, Rio. Like, when you a couple years ago you signed the 10-day, everybody was buzzing, man. Everybody wanted Rio to get a couple minutes on the court. How disappointed were you that didn't come through? Because everybody, I remember the league, we got to get at least a couple minutes of him. Like, did you think it was going to happen? Were you not expecting to play? Like, what was that experience like when you had that 10-day in 2021?
It was a great experience, and I'm just thankful for the opportunity. Of course, I wanted to play and go out there and show that I can still contribute at the NBA level and help a team win. But they didn't see fit for that in my little 10 days that I was there. So, like I said, I was just grateful for the opportunity.
What is when you look back at your Heat time, Rio? Like, what are the moments that immediately come through? Is it Game 4, 2020, 2012? Is it breaking the 3-point record? Like, what are the ones that you always look back and those are the first things that you cherish?
Definitely breaking the 3-point record, and then winning the championships And then definitely Game 6. That game we had versus San Antonio where they brought the ropes out and everything. That game always sticks out in my mind, and it still brings me chills and goosebumps just think about the way that game went and how hard we had to fight to get that win. So those are the games that really stuck out to me.
To two of the the other guys that you played with, Udonis Haslem, his career came to an end. He finally decided to hang it up. What is something that always stuck out in your mind that you learned from UD that you have a memory in the locker room? What's the thing that always comes to your mind when it comes to Udonis Haslem?
UD take me on his wing and just show me the Heat culture, show me the city, show me different things, and just make sure I was always good in Miami and had the best experience.
Have you what have you made of these last couple of years, the Heat's runs to the finals? Have you been following those at all from the outside looking in, and what stood out with how successful they've been, almost getting to the whole thing?
I've definitely been following. It's just good to see that Spoelstra becoming that coach that everybody knows good. He's figuring it out. He's putting people in the right position, and he's got good help around him that's putting everything together. And the players are buying in and they're playing hard, and that's the Heat culture really. And I'm not surprised that they're making these finals runs. They're almost getting there.
I was talking to Bees about this yesterday about Spo. Like, as you guys had rookie Erik Spoelstra, like just coming into the league, learning that things, and yeah, obviously like he, has grown to be this guy. Everybody says top 15 guy, but when you got to, I guess, speak with Spo down the road, like what was the difference from rookie Erik Spoelstra just cutting into the league with you guys as rookies to this Erik Spoelstra? The guy that you saw a couple of years ago or have spoken with now.
He's more confident. Once you go through different experiences and you become that championship caliber coach and you know what it takes, your confidence level goes a little bit different. So that's the main thing I see with him. He's more confident in what he's talking about and his game plan.
Yes, that's you probably could have given him lessons on that, Rio. Like nobody had more confidence than you on the court, dude. Like you, every single time you stepped on, you were ice cold and always looking for the game winner. Before we get you out of here, man, I want to get your thoughts on the rumors around Damian Lillard. What do you think about that? Everything that's kind of swirled around that. Do you think that ends up happening? And what do you think if he does come to the Heat? Is that a piece that gets them over the top?
I definitely think it's a piece that can get them over the top, and I hope it does happen. But it's going to be hard to keep their shooters in line. Miami's based on shooting, so if they have to give up Tyler Hero and Duncan, they got to find some more shooting, which won't be hard, but it's going to take a little process. But I think they'll be right back to where they was.
And it could be Coach Rio with them, or shooting, like whatever side.
Whatever side. Either way, I'm ready for both.
Hey, man, looking forward to the big three coming on up. I'm sure the fans can't wait to see you put on a show for them. Thank you for spending some time with us, and always a thrill. Thank you.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Yep, you take care.